We're missing 2 more people. Let's get the summons out. Guys, if you want to crack on with trash air, we'll get up to the boss.
They're just downstairs, so
okay,
we
cool.
can go.
Well, wreck face.
Ty moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe a mistake.
Yeah, probably.
I take it that's just sort of focusing on a random player.
Rip on my cooldowns.
Yep.
Always good to start off the day with a repair bill.
Oh, do you not use the guild repairs?
Well, I do, but it's still
Oh, so it's not a bill yet then.
Well, it is a bill for the guild, right?
Well, I have to start using those as well. I'm kind of broken now. Wait, do I see a pet with growl on?
No.
I saw the mobs attacking a pet.
Nah, you saw wrong.
Skill issue.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should choose the ferocity spec instead of the tank spec.
Jeeves up to the side here.
Bungie 2 moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
But let's be honest, my pet did an awesome job tanking.
With no Ebby or Jeff, I don't even know the current state of cauldrons.
We should all have our flasks, even if Jeff is coming or not.
Huh?
Hello.
Hey!
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Tijami moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
Are there no feasts in the bank?
Woohoo!
There are quite a few feasts in the bank.
I had some that day.
You have about 166 feasts, so that should be fine. However, I do not know why people are playing musical alts in the guild.
Right.
But to me, I don't see the setup. The feast.
Lavishirmar feasts. Okay.
Somebody taking those or?
Yeah, I've picked them up.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I wasn't expecting to fly solo quite so soon. So bear with me on this, guys. I'm trying to get it a little bit smoother as we go along. Let's just get straight into it. I know there's going to be a few minor changes coming up soon. I'm going to speak with Jeff and Ebby and hopefully get some of these things put into place by Wednesday, so we can start the week off full throttle. So let's just get into this now. Cheers, Jim. So Denmark Inquisitions is going to be a good one. It's dropping the tier set helm, which is always nice. The basic mechanic of the fight is obviously they're going to be giving us a torment. It is a DPS increase to keep your torment low, so the more you move, the more you dodge, the higher your DPS will be. What we're going to do is we're going to start off and we're going to tank the bosses together. If you're both happy with that, Razzo and Loz. They need to be moved apart for the Bonesaw and the Fell Squall, but other than that, they're going to be brought back together for cleave. So DPS, keep that in mind, that there is going to be a pretty much a 2 cleave fight throughout, and we're going to move in and out. When we start, can everybody make sure that they can see how much torment the entire raid's got and where you're going to be in on that list? because we're going to start doing tactics with the idea of Mythic in mind as much as we can. To that end, when the tank's up to 90%, the next highest healer will be going in with that tank and will stay in for as long as possible. When DPS go in from Mythic, they need to go in groups, but for now we will just jump in whenever you're sort of 100% and then jump straight back out.
But just a reminder, isn't it a good idea to go when you have 75 so you don't get that decrease of either healing or DPS?
No, because the decrease doesn't happen until you hit 100. If you go in at 75, you're wasting that potential of pushing it all the way up to the top. So you push it all the way up to 100. Once you hit 100, you go straight in, and then you drop it.
Alright. Okay.
Tanks, if you can turn Adigan away whenever you've got him, obviously this is just for the calcified quills. 9 times out of 10, I think it's going to be landed on you rather than the raid. So just keep that in mind and get that down to a sort of habit now, if possible. The raid notes I'm going to be building as we go, but the way that I'm going to format that is going to be the main ability that we're going to keep an eye on. So for tanks, if you can pop some sort of cooldown, you know, if you need it on the melee, then fine, but if you can pop something or call for an external during scythe sweep, then we know consistently that during that point you're not going to take as much damage. I think it's just going to make each pool a little bit more uniformal, so we've got a better idea of how mana goes, how healing goes, how much damage you take. Heals, for the dispel, we did it before, that when you're outside of the circle you call for your dispel and then it gets dispelled. What I want to try for tonight is giving it when the dispel comes up, giving it 3 seconds and then we dispel. That should give you all enough time to not necessarily get all the way to the edge, but to get to a place where you're not in range of somebody. I think we more or less are going to be stacking within that inner sort of patterned circle. Do you see the sort of the flowery bit, the darker green? We're going to be stacked within there, so if you can get out of that area, then you're just going to be dispelled after 3 seconds. You want a cooldown for the scythe? No, when the scythe's coming in, either pop your own cooldown, pop a big mitigation, or if you've not got anything up at all, call for an external off one of the healers. Start off with like an iron bark or something, or just say that you want an external, and then we'll sort of work it out from there, and we'll get the list of externals up and going. If you've got raid cooldowns on Exorcist toolbars, look down that list, see what's available, and then call it out specifically to that healer would be ideal. It's just so that we get into the habit of doing it right from the beginning, rather than doing it a normal tactic and then changing it all again. I know the scythe damage is very small, Oz, but there's pretty much no other time that you're gonna need an external cooldown. So we're gonna be sitting on cooldowns that are not gonna be used. Also, if you get a scythe in an overlap with Torment Burst, that damage is going to start ramping up very quickly, and by the time you hit Mythic you're starting to take a shit ton of damage. So if you can call for that external now, it'll get us into the habit of it. DPS, if you want to burst after Fell Squall or after the Bone Saw, like I said, they're going to be cleaved together, so you're going to get a higher uptime there. Other than that, you pretty much know this fight. Interrupt rotation is going to be the last thing. If we can get, let's go through the list here now. Trem first. Euron. Tyrell. So scratch that. Zono first. Trem. Euron. Tyrell. With Marduk as backup. I'll drop it down on the notes here quickly. Murdoch backup. And that should be enough to keep that going. If you can, say 1 interrupted, 2 interrupted, 3 interrupted, 4 interrupted, or 2 missed. That way 3 knows that they need to jump in and get it done. This is mainly, it seems a little bit more complicated than it needs to at the moment, but this is to get a sort of uniformal way of doing things so that it becomes habit now, so that when we're pushing it, 1 can't interrupt. Okay, 2, you go in, we know straight away. 2 interrupt done, 3 knows that they're coming up, and it doesn't matter who's interrupting then, 1, 2 or 3 is always going to be 1, 2, 3 if that makes sense. Other than that, I think we are all ready to go. So I'll pop down a feast. Sorry about the cauldrons. I will get that sorted for Wednesday, and we'll be able to get that system back in place again. So if we can just use our own for now. Nice, Azovius. There's a lot of blank spots on the notes, but like I said, as we go in, they will fill up and hopefully be able to flesh that out a little bit. I know, Azovius, if you're able to just jot shit down as you're going along, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Yeah, well put, Darlic. Is everybody happy with what I've just gone over?
Yeah. Should be fine. It's, as I said, right now this is just a test filler raid night, just to see the heroic fights more and see what else we can do.
No, bullshit. This is heroic progression. We're on 1-9. We should be able to smash through quite a few of this.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
And as we're going, we'll speed it up and we'll get into it. It's just a lot of fluff that I'm trying to get across now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
At least you're not up with the speech.
I would say that's a pretty intense speech there. That's fairly long for me. Wait for the one on Wednesday.
Oh my god.
I'm going to get you motherfuckers amped up. It's going to turn back into a bit more of a, I would like to say light-hearted, but more progression sort of. It needs to be more fun, more communication.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you say light, hearted?
Hard.
Hardy, hard.
Everyone's ready? Tanks, over to you.
Like, if you would really want light-hearted, so is it correct we only heal Lost and
Assist.
not Razo?
I can self-heal, you're fine.
Well, if you can keep up with Loz's self-healing, you'll be a boss, mate.
Those bracers busting in 4 set though,
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
fucking broken.
Medacus, you need to give Resurrection or assist.
Oh, okay.
No, everyone forgets, every single time.
I don't even know who the fucking loot master is.
They don't forget, mate.
There is no loot master actually.
Let's set the personal. I would strongly suggest setting it to master.
Keen eyes, Legolas.
There we go. Fucking Jesus. Alright.
Oh, he's gonna steal our loot.
Thank you, illustrious leader.
Yeah.
We got this.
Right. Go.
5, 4, 3.
Hero on start as well, please.
Okay, take him, loss.
Keep them together.
Interrupt on.
Nice.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupted.
Thanks, Gil. Nice.
Yeah, done it.
Beware.
Interrupt.
Nice. 3, 2, 1. So get them split up. Keep an eye on your torment there, guys. You're up to 99. Nice. Zono, you're on 99.
I'm in.
Okay, Razo, swap.
Coming out.
I interrupted.
Three, two, one. Dispel. Nice.
4, Beware. 2, 1.
Interrupted.
Using him.
Interrupt.
It's going in.
I'm going to go in there.
Beware.
He's bad.
Okay, lost.
Coming out. Got him.
Beware.
Shrem is dead.
Okay. Let's keep that in mind, Marduk. That one's down.
3,
So you need to cover number 1.
1.
Yeah, I'm upstairs at the moment.
So go to the next one. 2.
Delta.
Yep.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Three, 2, 1. Too many healers are down at the moment. If you've got any dispels on your bar, if you want to give that a go.
Got him.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's get it wiped up. Did those interrupts disappear too?
Beware.
Yeah, they were just vanished, by the way.
2, 1.
I think it's hard to adjust to notes during a fight.
I'm gonna get out.
Beware.
I'm not getting enough damage inside.
I know it's a bit of a change to normal, but if we can go with the numbers on the note for interrupt, let me get this sorted out. Let's get these back up.
Does anyone have a spare tome? I appear to be out. Oh, thank you.
Okay, hopefully that will stay now. Fingers crossed. I've never used this for doing notes before, so it's all been a bit of a learning curve.
By the way, the reason I died it was because I had the tormenting debuff with the purple circle, and I had
move out.
Yeah, I did. I was actually, just a bit over here, as far as I remember, but I died because probably the damage that caused me.
Yep, there's a nasty dot. You just got to run out of it as soon as you can, so save mobility for that, mate.
Don't put it around here, because that's where we get in when we get out of the the cage.
Yeah, that's why we said that we're all stacking in the middle.
Yeah, alright, okay.
There's no reason to be back here. Sweet live logs, awesome. Let's give it another go. There's obviously changing the way in which we call out things and do things. I'm expecting more wipes to begin with, as we're just getting used to that and working together, and then it'll smooth out.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Where we go?
Am I doing the bloodline?
Yeah.
Whoops. Take him.
Interrupt.
So let's interrupt 1.
Beware.
Interrupt.
Interrupt 2.
Interrupt 4.
Nice. Should be back to interrupt 1 now.
Beware.
3, 2, 1. Get this dispels out.
Swap.
Coming out. Got him.
Back to Belak.
Got the guy inside.
Which interrupt was that?
3.
Interrupt 2.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Interrupt.
So interrupt 3. Say the numbers.
Beware. 2. 1.
Interrupt 4.
Nice. Back to interrupt 1.
Two.
Kill us.
Going in.
Coming.
Beware.
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Got it.
Dispel.
Interrupt 1.
Trim is in.
I can't
Current
interrupt.
Medacus is going to need to go in.
I mean also.
Tank that. Resting.
Who's the last to interrupt?
Beware.
I'm out.
Interrupt.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Okay, I use my interrupt there as well.
Okay, Marduk, come back up.
Got the next.
Get me
3,
the spell.
2,
Beware.
1.
So,
Are you at Medicus?
I'm out.
Interrupt 3 in.
3. 2. 1.
there's interrupt 4.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
1.
I'm gonna come out in a moment. Just trying to learn to stay in here as long as possible.
Beware.
Swap.
To Belak.
3,
Coming out.
2, 1.
Going in. I need cover on the
Interrupt
trumpet.
4.
Okay, tank's down now.
I don't know how
One.
he managed to one-shot me.
What does it say on your recount? Recap?
4 million damage melee.
Have we
This is
read?
wipe.
Yep.
Beware. 4.
Okay, so it seems to be a moment that everybody's torment seems to be quite high. And that seems to be the same point that everyone's going in, and then I don't think there's enough people out to keep it going. But the first sort of section, so smooth, so smooth. Everyone's starting to get a gist of 1 interrupt, 2 interrupt. It's going to be a little bit more smoother. Eresos, are you okay to call out the timings for dispel when the dispels are about to come down? Can you just do the countdown? Tell people dispel, move out, 3, 2, 1, and then on that everybody can dispel at that point. It doesn't need to be all the way out to the edges. If you need to put up a range 10 or whatever, just make sure that you're not standing next to lots of people within that 3 seconds. If we can try to get positioning quite close to the middle, obviously with the purple circles it's hard. And then yeah, we'll keep the rest for the tank. I'm sure Aerosos probably mentioning that as well. Do you want to start filling out healing cooldowns for the Fell Squad? Because that seems to be a lot of damage between that and the Tormented Burst. I don't know whether you want to start putting healing cooldowns together there.
Well, Let me see one more try.
Yep, definitely.
By the way, Medacus, seems like every time the tanks come out of the area, for some reason we get one shot. So might be an idea to use the things like the iron barks there.
Okay, good shout, Raze. Thank you for that, dude. For this one then, to alleviate the issue of everyone seeming to have high stacks to begin with, can we go in initially at like the 40 torment point with a tank and a healer, and then we'll just creep it up there a little bit. I don't think that's the best way of doing it, but it's the only way I can think of off the top of my head on the fly of being able to alleviate the issue of everyone going in at once. Because I imagine people will be going in later and later, and it'll start creeping up. So I'll just call out the top 3 to go in, and then we'll try to do it that way. Yep. If we're spreading and not getting that dispel on us, that's going to be 10 less torment. But that's obviously just going to refine it as we go along. Everyone's ready, tanks?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Interrupt 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Drop 2.
Intro 3.
Drop 4.
Beware.
Can I suggest on the next purple pool, maybe someone stands in them as well?
3, 2, 1.
Going out.
Rafe, Zovius, Tarl, go in. Bio, can you go in as well, please?
Going now.
Interrupt 1.
I don't have the neck, guys.
Okay, 3.
Interrupted. Dispel.
Dispel.
4, 3. Beware. 2, 1.
You're on, Tommy, Zovius.
Interrupt.
Do you want to go in? Three,
Someone get
2, 1.
We are we within traps?
Can we go back to 2, Trem?
Chaos?
I'm going in.
Oh, we're fine now.
Going out.
I'm going into.
Blowing the timer.
Let me know when you're out, Ursus.
Beware.
I'm out.
4, 3,
Interrupt.
1.
They're going in.
I'm out.
I'll take the next interrupt.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Okay, swap, Raze.
Interrupted.
Got him.
Okay, come here.
Beware.
3.
3, 2, 1.
Going in.
Going in.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got the next.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Nice.
Come
After the bounce.
Oh.
Interrupt 1.
I'm already out.
Beware.
You go in.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrell's down, so make sure, Murdoch, that you've got that covered.
Interrupt. Someone take the...
Yeah, next. Interrupt.
Med's going in.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Got the... Interrupted.
Ursa should go in soon because.
Yeah,
otherwise
I'm
both
going
he
in.
and I- Okay, go quick.
Okay, swap.
Got it.
Pop your personals
Someone-
if you need it. We need to just stabilize a little bit here.
Got him.
I'm out.
1.
I don't have to.
Tyrell,
Going in.
interrupt.
Have to.
Pop on my trank. Let's get this all stabilized. Let's get back to what we're doing. Spread out.
Going in soon, I won't be able to interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Sonu in.
Going in.
Go in.
Okay, nice.
Fucking
coming up.
outstanding attempt, guys. Keep this going.
Beware.
Got the...
We didn't have a tank for a while.
Popping him.
Nice call out.
3, 2,
Interrupt 1.
1. Okay.
Beware.
Popping him.
I need to go in.
Keep your cool, guy. We've almost got this. Keep on top of that. Rotate the
Press tank.
interrupts.
Beware.
Is there no tank for us?
I'm going out.
Keep your cools, guys. We're down to 13%. What are we doing? Let's hear this interrupt rotation.
Beware.
Going in. Going.
Interrupt 1.
Nice. Med needs to go in.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take now.
If you've got an interrupt now, you need to start thinking about using it because we've got a lot of people down.
Beware.
Just keep doing the tactics. Don't look at that boss. Health. Just keep going.
And swap or swap.
3,
Yeah,
2,
sure.
1.
Make sure the interrupt's sorted on Artagon.
Beware.
Is your tank inside?
Yes.
Coming in.
4, 3,
That's all soon.
1.
Three, two,
Going out.
1.
Beware. 4.
Well done,
Good job.
guys. Fucking get in. Nice.
Get in where?
Cleanest kill EU.
Get in the back of the van.
Well,
That was actually a quote of the policeman saying it. Well, excuse you.
This is a teardrop. So if you do want a bonus on this, and enjoy your artifact power.
Thanks.
While we've got some downtime now in between the bosses, this is the moment that if you want to say anything about that fight or the way that it was run, please do. I know Zovius is going to be setting up the healers chat for all healers. If you've got any issues, any like you know, this bit's bad, this dude was taking too much damage, then you know, speak to Zovius and he'll relay it through. It's going to be the same for Marrow, for ranged, and hopefully for Kalista for melee DPS. But give me a shout out now. I want to hear all of your feedback, guys.
Well, technically, the only thing that made us, let's say, suffer a bit is obviously the ticks from the debuff, but that's just it. I mean, we had like 3 people dead for a long time, but those people could have been alive if, for whatever reason. It's not really an issue, personally, for me. It's a really fast forward fight.
Trent, I have 5 seconds, so do I off spec or upgrade or what?
What, for the tier piece?
Yeah.
It's it's 1 piece or off spec. The one below 2 spec. 2 piece.
I don't see like it's 4 piece, 2 piece, other.
Yeah, other.
And I couldn't click it, like I didn't know.
Okay.
It's other. Just put it on. I'm sure someone needs for main spec, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of people should probably be
aerosols
standing in the purple early.
Yeah.
It does. It does go on a random person, and it's basically a case of once you get it, just get out as quickly as you can. But yeah, I think once the other tactics become a little bit more second nature, those sort of things, what I would deem as min-maxing, like the amount of time you spend in a circle or the amount of unavoidable damage you can avoid, I would put that down as a min-max. I think what we've got there now, with the interrupt rotation, with the torment switching in and out, and with...
Yeah, but it's the torment part is what I meant. So those purple circles on the ground, you stand in them, you increase your torment. So I went in at 20 to get in early, and stood there for 7 seconds, and I was 80, 85, 90. So that's a way that a few people early on can just step in and force their torment right up. So we have half the people going in at the time, and then we build a natural rotation between them.
Okay. Was that everything?
Also, there was no real need to have a healer in there all the time with the tanks.
No, true, at the moment, but I don't think that is going to be the case.
But there is. It's not about the tank, it's about everyone else, and it's about the healers having to plant themselves while there is a tank in there.
Yeah.
Because believe me, I was in there without a tank, and it wasn't pretty.
Oh, no, yeah, that's true. But it's just that I've been reading guides and other things to say to always have a healer inside with a tank. Which that's not the case.
No, it's not at the moment, but like I said at the beginning, the only reason we're doing sort of the dispels the way we're doing it, or pushing them together or separating them, is with the aim of, we're not here to do heroic or normal, we're here to do mythic. So we might as well do the tactics as if we're looking at it as mythic.
They're trash.
You guys pull trash?
Part of the trash is cleared. Oh jeez, that's nasty.
What the hell?
What? Wreck.
There is,
Jesus
do not go
Christ.
near them, there's like a lightning storm on them. And some nasty deep. Now you can go near them. So Jesus Christ, what is that Titan Forge? You see that in guild chat?
That is called
What?
That is called, give me that right now, please.
Too much crit. I don't want it.
I want it. So, oh Jesus Christ, I don't want that. What the hell?
Okay guys, while you're working on getting rid of that trash then, this is another boss with tier set. So GG on that when we down them. The main mechanic of this one is stacking together to share the unchecked rage, which will be tanked faced away from the group. I know some have the option to face towards the raid, some to face away. We're going to be facing away, so everybody melee and ranged will be stacked on one position, and tanks will move them towards us.
Do you mind if I ask about that? Because it seems like there's no reason not to have the entire group just stacked up from the get-go.
It's because melee, they will get parried. And to be honest with you, it's part of the tank's job to watch a debuff that comes in like that and then move, rather than all of the DPS moving. There's more points of failure for every DPS to move in and get it right and to watch another timer, whereas there's only 1 point of failure for a tank. So unfortunately, guys, that's going to be on you. Keep your drench stacks as low as possible throughout everything, but this is a ad management fight, which will become even more so when we're moving on into Mythic. The Murloc spawn point, I think, is about here. Is that right? I'm not too good with the...
I think they're going to span out
over here.
Area.
It's all around.
There's
just basically that,
two spawn locations in that bit. But what we're going to do is we're not going to tank it on top there. We're going to tank more in the middle, so we've got more room to play with. That's not the most optimum position, but we need a little bit more room to be able to have a bigger area to drop these pools in to work in. So we're just going to move it a little bit closer to the middle if you're happy with that, tanks.
Yep. Unless
Sweet.
there's some serious problem with whatchamacallit, picking up ads.
No, they shouldn't be. They should all run to us because we're all going to be pretty much stacked. Luckily, you've got your shield of fuck you in the face to throw out on them. If you can swap on their 5 stacks of your Jagged Abrasion, just to try to get a decent amount of damage coming out without swapping too early. And make sure that you point away the Razor Jaw Gladiator so he's not going to cleave onto us. Healers, can we sort out a rotation of healing cooldowns just for the draw in phase? If we can try and save those big cooldowns instead of popping them out.
I'm just going to say I don't think the gladiators can be tanked.
The gladiators can't be tanked while they're casting Driven Assault, and then that drops. Then they can be tanked, and then it will come back to you. But the problem is, will do the cleave, the splashy cleave, which will give everybody drenched. So once you've tanked them and got them into the group, they need to be tanked away from the raid.
Well, as long as the unchecked rage isn't coming in, they should be.
That's it, yeah, exactly. But just don't get the cleave out onto the group.
Yeah, the people that are being chased also have to be mindful for the cleave as well.
Cool, we'll come into that one, no dramas. Healers, spam away as much as you like. It's a fairly short fight, and if you can get as much healing out as you can within that time, because this is a fairly high damage for the amount of time that we're going to be in here. We need another interrupt rotation for the Razor More Wave Bender's Watery Splash. So let's just get this together now.
Abby is online.
Ah, cool. Sweet. Throw her a little invite, see what she does. Whee! Straight away. Interrupts. Okay, so... This one is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to put in a...
I moved in from Raze Gaming by the
Hey,
server.
Abby!
Hey.
It was a musical
Jesus,
quality
yeah,
to the
what
way
the
you
fuck
said
was
hey,
that? Is Jeff on as well?
He is on his way.
Oh, okay, okay. Just to continue that, I'm not going to put in a set interrupt order because these can be out at ranged and they're going to come in. There could be 1, there could be 2. If you see it and you're next to the ad and it's casting Watery Splash, there is enough downtime in between the ads coming out for your interrupts to come off cooldown. So if you see it and you're next to it, interrupt Watery Splash. It will make everybody's job a lot easier. If you get Driven Assault by the Razor Maul Gladiator, run away with it. don't worry about your DPS, don't do anything at all, just get that away from you and don't get the stack. For everybody, we're going to be dropping our drenched waters towards this sort of degrees over here, so in front, close to the red, to the middle, and to the edge, and the same on the blue. So pretty much everything between, let me make this a little bit narrower, between red and blue is your safe cone. If you can get the waters outside of that cone, so we've got a little triangle of a safe area, that's the only thing that we need to keep empty. You drop your drenched waters anywhere behind the red, the skull, the blue, preferably not the skull, but you get my drift. And that should make it a lot easier for us. You want to be running and dropping Frigid Blows and Aqueous Burst there. So if you get either of those debuffs, that is where you run. Other than that, it's work on adds. Don't stand in drenched. Keep your drenched as low as you can. And all stack.
You want boss face a specific way, by the way?
Just not into the raid unless it's unraged check, because we will all be standing there pretty much looking at skull. So you've got free reign if you need to move the boss or stand somewhere or you feel like you want to run left and right, however you want to play it. That whole half of the map is yours to play with, as long as when unchecked rage comes in, it is facing that circle.
Dude, I don't fully know the science since I haven't really been doing, like, you know, constant DPS for years, but the whole parry thing, can you be like to the side of the guy and have it still?
I believe unless you're facing the raid boss, you should be fine. So yeah. Any sort of degree of sides is okay. Obviously as a tank, if you can face it 180 degrees away, and there is no reason not to, and you can get back into unchecked rage within time, no dramas. If you want to face it 180 degrees away until 80% unraged check and then start creeping in to the 90%, or even at the 95% facing towards the raid, it may be a minor DPS loss, but it's going to be a major issue if we missed unchecked rage. So don't worry about the DPS at all. If you want to make sure that you're safe and in there, you do that, and then we'll tidy it up and get it tighter as we go along.
I'm just thinking because we had the 100 English.
Hello.
The 180 degrees is what we did on normal. Yeah. But I'm just thinking if we can get away with just having them at 90 degrees, because as long as you're not facing directly towards them, as you said, it should work.
There we go. We'll go with 80 degrees then, and if anything, we'll do this as science. If any of the melee are going, I'm getting fucking parried left, right, and centre here, then we'll go back to 180.
Yeah, we'll just turn them a bit. Just say.
Yep, there we go. But it's yeah, exactly the 78.8 degrees, please. Let's give it a go. Let's see how far we need to turn it. But just keep in mind, the main core of this is the ad management, and it's the drenched. If they're the only things that you do, and you do 0 DPS, but you've not dropped a stack in the wrong place, I'll be a pretty happy man. We got everybody here. Hey Jeff, hey Abby.
Joy moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
How you doing, guys?
Tired. But good.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Are you sober is the question.
Hey no, I can't say that I'm sober, I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
It's a Raze raid. None of us should be sober.
It's a what?
Raze raid.
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 She sells by the seashore.
Thanks again. As you can see there, I've put up in the notes, the Jagged Abrasion plus the Razor Maw Gladiator tends to kick out a little bit of damage, so just keep that in mind. If you need a cooldown, shout out for it then. Frosty Discharge, if we can get some sort of rotation sorted out for that. Aerosos.
Only thing that I miss is, are we going to kill the extra ad or just keep it alive and focus boss?
I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
I think it
mainly-
was removed actually, wasn't it? The Naga?
Yeah, it was removed.
Do you mean the... What,
The Naga, yeah.
Oh, the Naga, okay. I thought you meant the other ads, the one that you cut around.
What, they removed the Naga entirely?
Yeah, there was no reason to keep it. I mean, PTR was just a test, but honestly, there was no reason for keeping that ad.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
I think we're all ready and fed. So, Tanks, if you want to give it a go.
I'm fed up.
Fed up. Oh, Trem. We'll find a replacement for you, don't worry.
We are not all
Aw.
fed, but okay.
3, 2, 1.
We can use Bloodlust during the first ad phase.
Beware.
So make sure that everyone's stacked now. Get in. Okay, I think that went fairly well, to be fair. Aqueous Burst. Move out behind the colours, not in the middle. Drop it down. Our safe zone is in the middle, so that one that's just gone behind us is pretty much in the worst position possible. Anywhere left or right. Driven Assault, I've got it, so I run away. Nice, and make sure that that's not facing the raid.
Trying.
Okay, watch out for that Drenching Waters right in the middle.
Beware.
Push everything a little bit right. That was my bad there, I didn't call that. Stack up.
3, 2, 1.
Drench down.
Get Aqueous out.
Beware.
Uncheck Rage coming in, stack.
That's on me.
Never mind, we'll throw out a res there and give it another go.
Need to go.
Draw in phase coming in 4, 3, 2. Everyone starts spreading out, just get away from the tank's feet there. Get Aqueous Burst out. Let's just not take any damage.
Is that high energy?
Beware.
Gonna move him a bit.
Yeah, move them over towards, just to use the rest of this room here, Raz. Seems to be an issue with Drenched there. Obviously I've not covered.
4, 3, 2.
Almost the group.
So should the group be at X now? Or?
Okay, yeah, that was my bad, I missed out one of the tactics, so we'll just keep going now then. If everybody groups up on the red, that's you now stack. Aqueous run out to the edges of the room. You can spread fine here, everybody spread out. Work on those ads. You've got the draw in phase in 3, 2, 1, watch the pulls. As soon as these pulls start coming in, there's going to be Drenching Waters. Just watch where you're standing now so you don't drop any more pulls. So those Drench coming out. Nicely placed there, nicely placed. There should be an open space now behind you. Everybody stack now on the red for the charge. The Rage.
Move out a bit.
Once Rage is done, we'll try to move it a little bit further over to the blue.
Move out again.
If we just blows it on and spawns the
Beware.
thing, I think.
Okay, drag him out into a free area over to that blue. Nice. Stack point's now blue.
Four, three, two,
85, 1995 stack now. Work on those ads. Pop everything you can. That's it, Aqueous Burst over to this side if you can, if not, never mind, keep it to the edges. 85, 90 for unchecked rage. Aqueous Burst out, everyone else stack on blue. Pop whatever defensives you got. More ads coming in. Kite that gladiator if you can. You've got to run with that gladiator, you can't just take it in the face. 90, 95, stack for rage if you've got room. Oh, he's drawing in, ignore that. Stack point on red. Swap, stack point now, move forward, yeah. Keep working on the mechanics, get some more room. So give yourself plenty of room, you've got loads of space
Don't
here.
heal me, don't heal me.
Actually, I'm kind of tempted to just wipe this one up and give it a go and include the bit that I missed.
He's about to die.
And we're not going to touch it again.
Me and Raze can do it.
To be fair, we'll get it next week, which is the
Got the next arrest as well.
Red someone? A healer?
Res a healer.
Are we wiping this or not then?
No, just keep going then. Stack for rage.
Oh, god damn it.
This reaction time is too slow. Like I died to a melee last boss because boss wasn't red for like 15 seconds.
Come on.
Last boss was a bit of bastard actually. Come on. Russell, it's on you, man. Yep.
I couldn't bubble because I had to lay on hands.
That was my fault. I didn't mention one of the abilities that really screwed us over there. I just didn't say it at all. The whole, at the end of drawing in, there's a random drenched waters. So everyone needs to be stacked in the safe area while drawing is happening. That's what the very first pull under his feet done to us. And then from there it all got a little bit messy. That's what I meant by perhaps doing it again, because that was a fairly fundamental part of the boss there that I missed out. Do apologise.
How many bosses have you killed?
1.
2, technically, if we're talking the entire lockout.
Oh yeah, we're 2-9 heroic now, but we've just done
I mean
demon.
today.
Yeah, just done demon.
Where am I going?
Down,
Deeper and down.
Where are any of us going?
At the hole.
We're going down to the river. To the river we'll go.
Going down
You have to summon
Paradise
me, I don't
City.
know where you are.
You have to learn the tracks. Come
Look
on,
at the
Abby.
map. There's a bit of a green to the left. That's the hole. Right in the middle of the map, there's a little bit of green. You see that? Right to the left of the mark of Goroth. If you look at your map. There's a hole there on that green fiery thing.
Yeah, it's like a broken piece of.
That's it. That's where you're going. Then just follow the tunnel.
I'm just going to take the summon, to be honest. But thank you.
Yeah, Abby, this is for you, okay? Sorry.
Nice.
Can someone put a report bot?
Have we got one?
This is the part where all the other engineers beat me to the punch, but it's fine.
Thank you, Raze. So everybody repair up now while we got this up. Everyone should be fed.
Sorry. I was doing the important things like getting a YouTube sub.
Wait, it won't let me repair. Oh, there you go. That was weird.
Everyone's ready? Thanks.
Where is he to repair?
The hammer over here, by me.
Give me the console.
5.
Nope.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Plus the 90 degrees should work if you stand here. Could be easier for you to move for the unchecked rage as well.
I'll just intercept you.
We're a little bit spread.
Beware.
Don't need to stack until 90. Stack now. Nice. And get rid of those ads. Heroes up. Good job, guys. Get out with Aqueous Burst.
Lost, what's your stacks?
5. 6.
Beware.
90. 95 stack. Drawing phase is about to happen. Get your dots up on these. Spread out as much as you can. Get into the pool dropping areas in case you drop a water. Stay in the bad areas. Stay in the bad areas.
Beware.
And then back in into our safe area. $75, $80, $85, $90 stack. And get these ads down. Aqueous out. Not right behind us. Left or right. Just not behind us. 85, 95 stack. Run away with that gladiator. Aqueous out. 90, 95. Oh, everybody out. Get into the pool area and get ready to get a random drench on you. Nice, and then back in. Stack up for unchecked rage. Tanks, can we move the boss a little bit further to the right?
Which one is right?
Further towards the blue. We'll be stacking on the blue mark for rage. And then drop Aqueous, drop all the drench towards the red mark if you can. Uncheck rage coming up. Stacking up now.
Trunk next.
Get the burst out.
Beware. 2, 1.
And now spread out for that drenching waters. Is that now? Aqueous burst again. Keep that middle clear if we can. This is drenching waters that's getting us. Can you move it closer to the red now? We're going to go back to the red area a little bit more.
Okay,
Stack point on red.
Don't go there yet with the frigid glow still up. which is stack point? Where's stack point?
Stack points just on the nipple, pretty much there. 70, 75, 100.
Never mind. GG. Enjoy your 2 legendaries. Nice.
Fucking nice, villains.
What are the double drops of items?
This is a another loot piece. Another
loot
tier
piece,
piece, even for loot. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Right. So what was it that was getting us there? It was the
wow.
Drenching Waters.
One.
No.
Sorry.
Sudsy, that's a legendary.
No, I'm just saying that the
945, yeah.
Forge dropped.
Lincoln and Gilchin.
So it's really
Ooh,
the
that's
Drenching
nice.
Water. Nice. Damn.
Of course, I auto pass on everything.
The rest, you can guys start going to the next boss.
We've all done this World Quest boss, and I believe if you don't attack it, you don't aggro it, so just walk past it.
Yeah.
You know, I hate having to change my gear set. It's really depressing.
Well, be thankful that's all you have to be depressed about.
Well, unfortunately, this is my best trinket, so I need to remove either my neck or my legs. I like
No,
my
don't.
legs.
Are you selling your body parts on the black market again, Sudsy?
Wow.
Well,
I really like this bauble, this trinket. I'm gonna have to sell my neck or my legs. How many times have you sold your liver by this point?
well, my liver would be quite saleable. I don't drink much.
By the way, I decided to explore this place with some friends, and I found some secrets back here.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
We can kill Razer! Kill him!
Okay, guys, what the fuck?
What's this?
Someone pulled the guy over there.
No, Reza killed us with when you get the Gul'dan shit.
Because to me it looks like Tavolo was the one doing a lot of damage to me. Naughty boy.
Wasn't me.
We should probably arrest some people here.
Nah.
That you killed.
Yeah, I'm not resing. You have to res me. No way.
Collateral casualties. Collateral damage. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't murder them.
No, the big fire beam didn't murder me.
See, you admit it as well. Of the fact that those Murlocs have a cast ability called Aggressive Murgle Gurgle.
Murgle Gurgle.
Let's see, how would you actually say that?
It's their signature move.
Murgurlurger. Murgurlurger, everyone.
No shit.
Just say about my mother.
Okay then, so just as we're clearing the trash and moving our way to Mistress, I'll start going over a few things. The emphasis on this one would appear to be more about controlling debuffs, and again with controlling ads. Sorry, bear with me one sec. Nice. Seems to be controlling the debuffs and transitioning a little bit better, i.e. as in getting the Concealer Merc down in time for the Slicing Tornadoes, getting the Ink, which is the main one for the whale that comes in with the Devouring Maw. And dropping Consuming Hunger with the Jellyfish. Sorry,
may I ask something? The person that's doing the notes, can you remove the little dots, because the notes are getting really long like this, and there's actually no need to, if you know what I mean? Because now they just end up in the middle of my screen. I don't want them there.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I didn't notice. At the beginning, I was saying that those little dots are basically where people are going to be filling in. So tank cooldowns for the Burden of Pain is going to be an Iron Bark, is going to be this, it's going to be that. The raid wide cooldowns for Hydra shots, there's going to be a lot of damage. Aerosos has been filling them out as we've been going, and there's been a lot of stuff going in there, but we will take a few of those out as we go along for you.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. It's just so that we got more of a uniform way of doing the notes. If there's a particular ability that's hurting us, then there'll be a list underneath there. Right, so tanks. Obviously, when you've got the Burden of Pain, try to stack up your mitigation, get your cooldowns out, call for an external if you need it. That's the main thing. Really want you to try to minimise throughout this line is just taking as little damage or being able to deal with that Burden of Pain as well as you can. As for positioning, if we can try to keep it that side of the main centre, so that the boss is off the pier and everybody is on, and that all ads get killed on the pier for concealing Merc to drop on the only bit of land we've got.
Medacus, sorry to interrupt, Kalista wants to invite.
No worries, Kalista's already got an invite, but cheers, you're on.
No, he told you weren't answering, so I just...
Yep. I've already just sent one out, so he should have that, but where was I? But on Heroic, you can actually get in between the Slicing Tornadoes without the Concealing Merc, so don't worry too much about your positioning here, or running around the Concealing Merc. You can squeeze through those tornadoes, but most of the Merc will be dropped on that island in the middle. For healers, the big damage is probably going to be coming through transition fades with the ads. So if you can get some sort of rotation for the ad phase when that's coming through. When it comes for the Befouling Ink and the Maw, if we can get 3 mobile classes doing that, so ideally if we can get Trem, maybe Fluxion, and Marduk, to be able to drop off the ink to the whale. I think that would be else.
I think this should be 3 ranged, to be honest. Like Trem is gonna lose a lot of DPS.
Well, if we have no other option, I can do it. I don't mind.
Well, there's a big pushback at that moment, and it's not about the DPS. It's about getting that Maw in as quickly as possible before we lose a DPS.
The main thing is that when you get the ink, you get into the first circle, but you don't have to go, On the second circle, because if you go there, you die. Yeah.
Yep,
Instantly.
that's exactly it.
Like, there's nothing that can save you.
And that's another reason we pick you, Trim, because you know all these mechanics inside and out, and I trust you to be able to do it. It's
No pressure.
Yeah, yeah, no pressure on your words over there, dude. Basically, if we can keep it very tight in the middle, and then move out as a unit, move in as a unit, because there's going to be ads jumping around to different people. So keeping that tight and our position together is going to make it easier on the hills, and it's going to make it easier to manage. Just watch out for the ads, make sure you swap to them. The other thing is the Hydra shot.
Kaylee moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
If we can get groups, group 2 taking one shot, the first shot, group 3 taking the second shot, group 4 taking the third shot, and then rotate it around that way, I think that'll be better because it leaves a dot. If you get 2, you're going to get stunned. So if we could possibly rotate it around that way.
It's a 4-second stun, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Stack haste, guys. It will leave earlier.
Just trying to write the notes down at the same time. And there's a possibility here is that we may need a cooldown for that, but let's see how it goes to begin with, because I'm not too sure on how bad that's going to be. These ads can be stunned as well, so if you can throw out any stuns, any AoE stuns, that would be ideal if they're all stacked in the middle and good to go. We'll start min-maxing of getting the timings right for when the tornadoes come a little bit later, but that's just the core mechanics. So I'll throw out a ready check, and we'll take it from here and see how it goes and see what I've missed like the last fight. Shall we wreck this? Let's wreck this.
There
I'll
was
throw
a
out
feast.
another feast, yeah.
Yeah, already got it. You snooze, you lose.
5, 4,
No.
3.
Oh, yeah, the ads have been interrupted. That's about it. Like the biggest change in the road, yeah.
Where are you tanking that?
Skull.
Thank you very much.
Beware.
That's awesome.
Beware.
Nice. Get a stun out on those ads. Get them down. Second for the Hydra Shock. Got it, move back. Okay, that's more Hydra Shocks than I was expecting.
These ads quick.
That's really good. Let's make sure not to stand in that a minute. Out for the inks.
Beware.
Right, let's get clumped back up in the Ring of Love here, and we'll get these ads taken out. I just shot on me, so we've got 3 at a time, okay. Something like that.
Beware.
Just want to start rotating it around the middle there, tanks. Try to give us a little bit more.
Beware.
You can blink through the tornadoes, by the way.
And stack up back in mid.
Did you not want the fools in there?
As in, D+, sorry. These stalkers down. 70% transition change, I believe.
Phase 2.
We'll just keep pushing it for now, and we'll try to get a grasp of these phases as much as we can. There's no cleave with the tanks, so if we want to stack as close to the tanks as we can most of the time. Straight out. Don't get hit by that, and then straight back in.
Beware.
Fire more. Give it a go, guys. Make sure you got that ink. Drop it into the first one. 1, 2, and 3, and that's done. Nicely done. Soak these. I will need to readjust that bit. Epic job on the stun for all of those. That was really nice.
Seems like multiple waves of them are stacking up then, which is a bit of a problem.
Yep.
That should, bro.
58. We're not going to see the next waves. Okay, well. Right, Hydra shot. That was a little bit different than I was expecting.
Can I just go to the bank for a sec to get my fire legendaries? I didn't bring them.
I can pop down in Jeeves, I believe, if you're an engineer.
Yeah, we can get...
But I'm not.
Still gonna pop one down for repairs.
Whoops. This one.
You can't swap the tank marks.
Okay, the 3 extra marks.
Libby entered channel.
We've now got a little circle of colours, and we're going to need to just play it a little bit off the cuff as we go. The tank's going to pull it to this skull, but as we've seen there, that sometimes the area is going to be pretty full. So what we need to do is maybe rotate round to the star. If that happens again, rotate around to the X. If that happens again, to the diamond. And you just keep rotating around that circle while the DPS on the inside do their job there. When it comes to the Hydra shots, can we get one person on each of the non-tanked spot? That way, we should be able to get enough of a split between us to be able to get everyone soaked. So Group 2, for instance, would be towards the left-hand side. Group 3 would be the middle side. Group 4 would be the right-hand side. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Obviously, it's a little bit fluid of where the positioning is, so putting markers down is a little bit tricky. So the only way of getting reference points really is working around it that way.
Just gonna say, I think we have an intruder in our mumble channel.
Yeah, he always does that.
Just coming to see if you guys have a space for another guy.
You're not welcome on the Mythic 1 team tonight.
Let me throw out an invite there quickly. Can we get the stone up again, please, dudes?
I'm already outside.
Oh.
What are we doing in a second?
It's
Oh
like
my
he's
god.
been here
Can I
before.
get a summon, please?
Another mage? What the fuck?
Does anybody have a spare time? I gave my second one to Ezra for that thing.
Yeah, sure.
So that's what you get. You try and help Ezra, and you shoot yourself in the foot. Thanks, dude. I'll mail you one off to the red.
No need.
Eat from the fish, guys, before it disappears.
Oh no, I'm wearing a helm.
No.
What travesty is this?
Are you not locked to Mythic? Didn't you just do it?
I am.
Coining.
Are you just bored or coining yet?
I just want more practice on the fight. So I said to Medacus, so yeah, I'll come join if there was space.
Sure.
Cool. So everybody's here. I think everybody's happy. Mithy, if you want to jump into a Hydra shot with one of the other groups, and just take it from there. But cool. We'll give that another go.
By the way, Hydra shot can be immune. It's nature damage.
Groups for the Hydra shot again? Yeah, of course. I will pop that down in the notes as well in a minute. As we'll be rotating around, it'll be the left-hand side group will be group 2, the middle will be group 3, the right-hand side will be group 4. So that if we end up rotating around and go into different markers, you know pretty much where you're going to go. You're going to go either the right-hand side of the boss, the left-hand side, or the middle. Happy days. I believe everybody's ready. Tanks, you want to take it away?
I thought I was taking it first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Also, I thought I was taking it first for the bird.
Beware.
No need to be in that at the moment. Get these ads smashed as quickly as you can. Okay, and stacking up now. Middle, left and right. Much better.
Need to die quick.
Cool, that was just in time. So we got room at start. Okay, we'll go back to square.
Beware.
Move it around to start. If you don't feel you've got enough room at skull, pick a different marker. Let's keep it together. Keep it tight.
Beware.
That's it. Now set start.
Beware. Beware.
Alright, if you've got Hydra shot, spread out into your areas. It's still not working, that one, is it? Okay.
I was supposed to go towards purple, yeah?
Yes, yep. And there should have been loads of people in between, but it's not quite working out.
Well,
and
the-
again,
the
so
green
middle
shit
to
was on the
purple,
ground.
middle, purple. That's a little bit better. Just get out of the way for that.
Beware.
You got that more sorted? 1, 2, 3. Well done. Nice. Get these ads sorted all the way. Get a Hydra shot. My bad. Fucked up on that one. Okay, so keep working on these ads here. Where are you tanking it now?
We're in like midway between star and X.
Right, do you want to move around to X then? Oh, keep out of that. Yep, bad time.
Down.
Beware.
So bring it back onto one of the squares. The rest of the DPS can then restack up in the middle.
Got quite a few odds on. That's something that it seems to be happening is we're stacking up quite a few of the need to die a bit faster.
And then you can rotate round when that concealer mercs up.
either there shouldn't be that many ads up. Especially since they did cast that.
There was a lot of DPS dead though, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, when even in phase 1 we're getting 6 ads at a time, you know, it's a bit of a problem.
Alright, I'll do the run quickly. We'll give one more quick go and then we'll take the break and I'll reevaluate what's happening on this one. Seems to be a bit of an issue with the soak in the group. We're not finding where to go on this one, or are the marks not set out right? How are people finding it? Obviously, if you've got
I was a bit confused. I was group 4, so I was supposed to go right.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we rotate, I don't know which marker I need to take. Just take right?
Yeah, it's always right. It's right in sort of perspective to where the boss is. If the boss is rotating from, say, skull to star, then the right would be, I believe it's purple. I'm not there at the moment. But
yeah, right's purple.
Yeah, I'll just get there and then I can see them because I don't want to say the wrong colour and confuse everyone a little bit more. With the boss moving, having a stacked point would probably be a little confusing. So if he's at skull, right is star. If he's at star, right is X. If he's then at purple, say left would be X. So the positions are dynamic depending on where the boss stands. If you're the one with Hydra Shot, just make sure as well that you're just at the back of the group that's soaking you. Did that come across a little clearer then, Abby?
We'll see.
So if, for instance, just to make it a little easier then, if the tanks are finding there is no room at all on skull, rotate it around clockwise to star, and then everyone will just move one of the markers that way, and just keep going around clockwise.
Yeah, so left is gonna be on skull, middle is gonna be purple, and right is gonna be the X mark.
Yep. If there's again, if the star fills up, move around to X. Just go around clockwise, and all the markers will move one place each move. Tanks, you'll just need to make sure for the every time you do move that you're announcing when you move, so we all know that it's changed.
Ideally, we should be able to just keep the boss at school, yeah.
Yes, but that doesn't seem to be
okay.
happening. I'm just removing that one because people are saying they're finding it hard to see the purple there. Is that any better?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that easier to see?
I'd say it should be fine for us to keep the boss around skull. It just depends on where those ads die.
Yep.
So, as long as we just get them into the middle and kill them there, should be sorted.
Yeah, but that's obviously quite a bit of management there. So, add control. If not, we'll just rotate around. Everyone's ready? So, Raze, do you want to take it away?
Yeah. I won't let you take it from me again, Loss.
Own that shit.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
GG. Enjoy your sit on the floor.
Deja vu, hey?
Yeah, but it says Kalisa pull, like what the fuck?
Beware.
Nice stun. Get those ads down. So move out, that's it, to red. Just run into...
Beware.
Just stand still.
What's happening there? One of the markers are in the wrong place.
It's way way better on the ads.
Let's move that marker around. I don't know why that was in the wrong place. I didn't notice that.
Beware.
Okay, and we should be able to start back up in the middle again, and then reset.
Should I just
on the ads?
res some?
Yeah, if you can res Kalissa.
Beware.
And move away from the tornadoes. Behind them this. And Merc. Nice, much better. If you've got a Murloc on you, make sure you stand in this now.
Oh, damn.
Where are you at the moment, tanks?
One is dead.
One is dead.
Razo?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Melee hits with burden.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Okay, guys. I'll get a res up and don't release. I'll get the res up and then we'll go and take a break a moment. I'll take a look and see what's happening here. There you go, dudes. If we start the break now, 10 minutes, and like I said, I'll take a look and see what's happening here. Has anyone got a break timer? Is it just break 10, is it?
DBM break 10.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for that, Abby. So we'll be back in a moment.
trip was awesome. Real fun, real nice to see everybody again. And actually we behaved. We had loads of liquor bought and loads of beer. Well, the beer almost all was gone. But we behaved with the spirit, so that was good.
I heard the paintballing was quite epic for one person.
One person?
Yeah, wasn't there a sort of run of shame?
Actually, there were two persons in that run of shame.
I hit Steven in the neck.
Yeah, Steven was in it and Marcus was in it. Steven and Entrix. Because Steven didn't want to go alone. So they both got hit pretty bad. But it was real fun. We had lovely weather during the paintball. The rest of the weekend was so-so, not that good, not cold, bit drizzly.
A beautiful British summer then by the sounds of it.
Don't talk to me about summer. Jesus Christ, how hot it's been. Like, it's cold now and I'm needing a jumper, but like a week ago, oh my god, it got up to like 35 degrees. By the way, Abby, you said you were behaving with the spirits. Were you on some ancient Indian burial ground then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I didn't do anything wrong with the spirits.
No bloodline curses? No writing on the wall?
No, nothing that weird.
Not even a little bit of a, you know, like, house lighting flicker?
No, not even that.
I never saw
there was
any
some
weird
strange
man
stuff
in
going
your-
on in the pool, though.
Oh, the pool. There is scary ghosts in the cleaning pipes. They spooked all the chlorine so that it didn't work properly.
Yeah, I think that was it.
I saw Mythic 1 dances, moves.
Yeah, they were some sick
They were
moves.
pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that was so fun. Oh, these guys just wanted to dance on whatever.
They even breakdanced. Really nice, man.
Yeah, yeah, that was Nancy breakdancing. And I think Hoarded tried it again. Yeah, it was Hoarded. Yeah.
Is that one of those Snapchat things, or is it Snapchat? What's the name of the...
Those in the guild WhatsApp group.
That's it, WhatsApp.
Keeping up with the times there, Razzo? BBM Messenger.
I know all you guys...
For porn.
He's probably still using MSN, bro.
Hey, you guys can have fun on Bebo all you want, but I'm sticking with I'm sticking with AOL.
Shit, man.
What's
But I'm
wait,
going
what?
to try to post all the pictures on the website tomorrow. Dimitri, who is not playing at the moment, but was at the meet,
Oh, damn it.
made a lot of
Everybody
pictures.
else?
And there's pictures on Facebook of the paintballing.
Jesus, Tram.
Sorry.
You didn't even use a spell, you just walked into him.
I know, volleyball as well.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, thank you.
What just happened?
Nothing. I
Tram,
just
Tram
pulled the
happened.
Trem did a trem.
What?
But anyway, like I said, next year is going to be in Spain, in June. We're not going to do a vote or whatever. We decided it's going to be Spain.
It's like, I want to go to Spain.
Yeah, that seems good.
We want nice weather. And we don't want UK this time. Thanks, man.
If the meeting was a week early, it would have been scorching weather.
Too many sheep, is that what the problem was?
You know that those bees just make noise the entire night. They just don't quit. It's insane. They make so much noise.
Bees?
Sheep.
I'm back. I'm
Oh,
back.
beasts. I thought you were saying those bees make so much noise.
Now beasts.
I remember, I think I've said it before, but I used to have like my entire family essentially, or at least like 4 to 5 people used to be in the Scouts.
I thought you were going like bestiality or something like that story.
What?
What the fuck?
Like we were talking about sheep, and he was like, my whole family did.
They were sheep. Yeah, my family are sheep.
Yeah, my dad's a sheep.
Let's throw another Reddit check to see if everyone's back here yet.
They went on a trip to Scotland.
I am, but I'm all topped.
No worries.
They went on.
Does anyone has a repair bot by any chance, do they?
They do.
Yeah, up.
Thank you very much.
See? Didn't you do the thing before? But yeah, my with the skate group, we went to Scotland, and I wasn't there at the time. They were camping in a field, and in the partition, like a wall with a gate, a very old, rickety, old gate. There was a field full of cows. The entire thing just filled, probably like at least 50 cows. And from what they told me, they had gone to sleep. And from the words of my mother, she woke up and heard chaos. It turned out the gate had broken and the cows had found their way into the camping area.
Nice.
So people were, getting up to go to the toilet and finding a cow in front of their face and a cow pat where they just stepped.
Nice. That's a nice way,
story.
especially when you get out of your tent barefoot.
I've moved the marks out a little bit during the break because it looks like it's just a little bit. We got a load of room here, and everything seems to be happening in a very small space. So just to give us a bit more room, I've moved them out. Still going to be moving from Skull and then working around clockwise. For the marks, if you've got the Hydra shot, try to push as close to the corresponding mark as you can. And if you're part of group 1, try to stay on the left side of the boss as much as you can. If you're part of group 3, try to stay in the middle as much as you can. And the same with group 4, trying to go to the right. Raze and Lars are going to need you to call out whenever you're moving, so that everybody else knows and can then move accordingly. And we'll just try to get this Hydra shot bit down, because that seems to be the only thing really that's causing a lot of pain for us.
Sorry to interrupt you, but if we kill the ads on the central point, especially with the markers moved out a bit more, there should be really no reason we shouldn't have our own X.
Yep.
The entire fight.
Okay, on Skull.
Skull, sorry.
Yeah. We've also got a healing cooldown rotation now, so we may be able to just sort of face roll through it a little bit more. But try to tank it around, like I said, in the middle. Kill the ads, bang swear in the middle as much as we can, and we'll just give ourselves a little bit more room to play with, and we'll give it a go from there.
Am I right in saying that the ads have priority over the boss? Just
yes,
because
yeah,
there's
always
3 of them every minute almost. So we need to kill them off because there have been times they'll be stacking up, and if they stack up, people die.
Ads pretty much throughout all of Tomb are always going to be priority. I don't think this is going to be a DPS check at all for us. So if there is an ad up, get rid of it.
Also the fact that the ads have a cast bar, and if they get the cast off, it will do damage to a ranged player, and also displace the ad so that we can't kill it as fast.
Which is why there's the CCs that have been going out, which have been absolutely epic. That list is starting to get created and being put together.
I guess if we capitalise more on killing them during that CC, we'll have less things to interrupt as well.
That's it, exactly, which is why it's there. So if everybody's ready, Tanks, you want to take it away?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. Beware.
Try to get into the middle. Get a stun out if you've got one.
Beware.
I think that one's a little bit better. Don't know what happened there, Tar.
Beware. Beware.
Get the rest of those ads down.
Try to get into the middle. Try to get into the middle, as I said.
Okay, shocks out, start moving. Marduk, that one should have already been through the middle. Really good job on the tornado bits there. If you've got a Murloc, get hit by this. If you haven't, try to avoid it as much as you can. There's ads again. Already coming up to the 7% mark. That's it, get that one moved out. Let's get this stabilised up. Work on these ads. Middle's free again. Marduk again, man, you're standing out on your own. Good job on the other two. Crush and Raid, get ready to move out to the sides. Stack up back in the middle.
Beware.
Get your Befouling Ink, you three. One more, nice.
Good aggro on an ad here. Tanks.
Russian Wave coming in, out to the sides.
Beware. Beware.
That's a nice overlap.
Tank down. 2 tanks down.
Okay, so overlap of Hydra Shock with the wave in the middle seems a bit nasty. I don't know whether we're going in the right position. I don't know whether it's worth getting some immunities or.
I believe, yeah, you can't immune it.
Yeah, but it's only if it's a person with an immunity. I'll do the.
Yeah, there has to be communication over that. If someone is getting immunity on that one, let's not just waste the immunity with people going in front of the shot.
If need be, I can take spell warding. Give that to somebody.
So hard to communicate immunities though when there's 3 beams going off if 2 or 3 people can immune it at the same time.
Indeed.
Really hard to communicate that in the seconds that you have.
Yep.
I think for the crossover there, you just if everyone goes the same way and then just help soak. So as long as you soak in at least one beam, it should be fine.
Yep. So if we keep the angles sort of one to the left, one to the right, one down the middle, and I'll put a marker up to say going towards the entrance pretty much all the time for the crushing wave. But I know a few people were away from the marks with that Hydra shot. Some people are then running to the person that's marked and is getting killed, as well as the person with that mark. It's really important. If you've got Hydra shot, you need to be either on one of the 3 marks so that everybody else knows where to stack. So really try to put as much emphasis on getting there as you can, guys. Well, I think once we break the back of that Hydra shock one, we should have this. The consuming more is going really well. Really impressed with that one. It's good. The ads are going down quite well. We just need to work on that Hydra shock, and we've got this. So if we're all fed, ready to go.
Oh, not right.
Ready there. I'm sure I must be taking the long way or something.
Yeah, ready now.
Oh, come everybody up.
What the fuck?
Really?
The good news is it wasn't goddamn steel wool this time.
No, it was that other idiot.
Wait, Trem, how did you die?
Honestly, I don't fucking know, man. I was just running out, and she, I don't know. What the fuck?
I got aggro.
I know.
You guys seen the current bug on Kill Jade and Heroic? When you kill it, there's no loot.
Nice.
That's not a nice bug.
Yeah, it's
I
a
like-
GM ticket. It.
I like the bug where when he goes into the transition phase, if he's during Fell Claws, he'll still one-shot a tank as he's flying into the sky.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
That's great. Basically, just between him actually flying off of the transition and him kind of hovering there, he'll get 1 melee hit in.
I think Trem's all fed.
Oh,
try
come
again.
on.
Please, guys, come on.
Pets again.
Yep. Angry pets, man. What the fuck?
At least no one died then, so we're all fed. Raze, do you want to start a timer before somebody else pulls it as soon as the boss is
30
back?
seconds.
Just
Start to
stand
come
back
back.
a bit. Especially that stupid.
It wasn't Pizyap though.
Might have been.
Wow, Rasso.
I'm looking at the timer for the respawn.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's 7 seconds.
But the
3
precast,
seconds.
man.
Yeah, you got a precast for 25
Get this
seconds.
rejuves out.
How well was that though? 10 seconds and she just spawns.
3, 2, 1.
I think if we bloodlust towards that 3rd phase rather than off the pole.
Beware.
Try not to get hit by these. You don't need it. for the
Beware.
Murloc. Nice stun. Get them down now while they're all stopped. If you've got these markers, run back.
Beware.
Get spread out. That's much better. Much better. Loads of room there. All should be disappearing any minute. As soon as they disappear, stack back up.
Beware. Beware.
Tanks are still on skull.
Yeah, yeah.
Soak, move out into 3 directions. Much better. Really nice.
Beware.
Just be mindful where the where those markers are, so you can move in the right place.
Beware. Beware.
Middle's clear again, so we can stack back up, reset. I'm going to be calling out a colour for the way that we're going to move for Crush and Blow. Spread out with this in 3 positions.
Beware. Beware.
And stack back up in the middle again. Reset again. Rinse and repeat, guys.
Full underboss. A bit to orange.
Yep. So stack on orange then. And everything's just been moved to that side.
We can move back to...
one in the middle, one in the middle, star in the middle, star in the middle. Never mind. Didn't get any deaths from it.
Move back to skull.
Back to skull. Middle's free, so we can stack back up there again. Cleanse and wave. Then move towards the orange way. Or the other side, okay.
Beware.
Stack back up in mid again. 3 on more duty. Still got more up. Has anyone else got ink? Nice, got it cleared.
Sable that when you can now. Let's use it because I couldn't get that aggro. Moving around to skull again.
Crush and Rave, moving towards the skull. Just soak as many as you can here.
Beware.
Reset back in mid. Put the inks if you can.
Top boss.
Okay. Have we got any reses or soul stones? If we can get that practice back and going again, that'd be cool. I'll do the run.
Do you not have any pylons, by the way, Medacus?
No.
Sindel had.
We've got a lock, so we usually get a soul stone up on one of the healers.
Ah, okay.
I can trade 20.
Yeah, we also have them in the guild tab, in the team tab.
Okay.
In the guild bank.
Are we popping cooldowns on every Hydra shot that is being out?
The cooldowns for a Hydra shot are more of a raid wide cooldown.
Yeah. Okay.
If you need a proper personal during the Consuming Hunger, then that's probably the best time for that one, because we don't want to overlap them.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
So instead of for markers to follow, if we just follow where the boss goes and just stack on the same side that the tank wants to take the boss, we should all be together there. Rather than just having 1, 2 or 3 for Consuming Hunger, if you've got the ink, maybe that last one was a bit of a one-off actually with Consuming Hunger. It's always usually been done pretty quickly. So we'll just stick with that and call it a one-off. Right, once we're all fed up, I'll give a quick ready check out, and we'll try it again.
Sorry, give me a sec.
multi-minute.
Five, four, three, two, one. Beware.
So dodge these.
Beware.
Back and stack, get ready to kill these. Spread out to your markers. Stand in the line.
Beware.
Nice. Very nice. Then we can spread out while this is going through. Take cover for the tornadoes. Tank's going to reset back over to Skull. And then we're going to move back into the middle.
Beware.
Working on the ads. Nice one. Spread out for these lines. There's a third one out, third one out, third one out. That was lucky.
Beware.
Oh, I need that completely.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, after that, let's just reset it. Get back into the middle. Get back to our game plan again. Spread out for these. I'll hide your shot. 3 different places. And the middle's clear. Reset back in the middle. Spread out to your marks. Heal up through it. Much better, guys, much better. Crushing waves, going with the boss now.
Beware.
Back to middle. Resets him again. If you got the ink, through on the ink job, and spread out with the marks. Beautiful, beautiful. Much better. It's the same again now. Working on the ads. Crushing wave, going with the boss. Spread out with your marks. Stand in the line.
Beware.
Heal through it. Back to the mid. Stack up. Work on the ads.
Over to stop.
Rotating round.
These need to die quick.
Murdoch, you need to move to the other side. Crushing waves, move to the side with the tank and the boss.
Beware.
As soon as that patch is gone, we'll be able to restack in the middle.
Tank down. Do we have a res?
Make sure you spread out for the hydro shot. Got a res in 4 seconds.
Raid cooldown quick.
I think it's going to be a wipe, so if you want to use that on a healer.
You have your pylons up.
I rest Medacus.
Thank you. Those hydro shops are coming on beautifully. Doing much better on that. It's definitely looking like just a little bit more practice of where we're going with that. I know a couple of them. Some of them were double.
Yeah, it was due to. Oh yeah, like right now.
Yep. Maybe just having 3 people soaking the ink's not a great idea. Maybe if you're near an ink patch, to just go in and get it done as quickly as possible.
Who do you have assigned to doing it at the moment?
We've got Marduk, Trem, and
me.
Who's the third one? Yeah, sorry.
It's so much easier if you just have, because you've got 3 mages, well 4 with me at the moment. If the mage just get the purple thing and just blink straight in there, you could instantly get rid of it straight away.
I think Morrow done something like that, but he blinked too far last time and got eaten.
Yeah, the outside mark and the inside mark is very tight, which is why I went with Marduk and Trem for their blink.
And you can get 2. Actually, I can do it myself. I can put like 2 or 3 inks myself. Because if I put my dash over there, I'm just going to rush 1 in, then rush 1 in again. I don't mind. I mean, DPS is not an issue right now.
No, it's not at all.
Sorry to interject, but something I've just noticed, I can only comment on my own experiences, but I'm finding it actually pretty tricky to get aggro on the ads when they spawn. They immediately go to somebody else because they're right on the boss when they spawn. So if there's some form of misdirector tricks of the trade that can be used on a regular basis, would be appreciated.
If you can call it out, someone else can do it, right?
Another quality of life as well as if you can tank the ads on the boss. Just for those that do have a lot of passive cleave as well would be nice.
Yeah. That's
like
what
at
I
the
want
moment, yeah, they're quite far away. Like I understand when they die they need to be towards the center, that's what you're trying to do, but sometimes they're on full health and they're just like 10-15 yards away from where the boss is.
Okay, cool. So in that case, if tanks want to bring it all the way into, like, sort of, if possible, the ring of the land in the middle, that'll probably leave it close enough for us to be able to safely move around when the tornadoes come through, and get a good bit of cleave with the ads there.
You said you just want them in the middle there, yeah? Kind of? Or on the edge?
Yeah, yeah, if you and the bosses are, like, towards the edge-ish rather than all the way back on the marks, that should bring it a lot closer in. Maybe pushing those marks out to begin with is a bad idea. But yeah,
as long as we're in that kind of skull area, we should be fine, and it should be very easy to just move it around that.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for that. The Hydra shot, I think, is still causing us some issue, but that last one was definitely a lot better. So we'll just keep working on that one. It shouldn't be too far away.
What does that look like?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you say something, sir?
That's it. Perfect. Perfect range there.
Beware.
Don't be in shock. Just make sure that we're not underneath each other there.
Beware.
Okay, get those lines out in the right places.
Could the ads please not be stunned when they're getting low on health?
We've got Merc in the middle. So everyone else back in mid. We'll bring the boss and the ads a little bit closer to mid.
That's a stun.
Let's go, there we go. And spread out for the soaks. Middle, left and right.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
And the middle's free again. Okay, we're starting to get some serious deeps out on those ads now.
Physical. Need some kind of immunity.
Yep, you got the
Can you
iron
bop
bark
me?
there. Spread out onto the 3 marks again, guys.
Beware. Beware.
Okay.
Pop a pile on.
Yeah, I've got a soul stone there, mate.
Sure.
Yeah. I didn't have any way to avoid the
Yeah, the
tornadoes.
odds were not dead anyway.
We do need to focus a lot more on the odds, I think.
The
Was
Abyssal
fun on my
Stalkers
screen.
went down really quick, to the point that it was a little bit quicker than the tornadoes coming in.
I've never seen so many numbers coming up my screen like that. I was doing damage to everyone in the raid.
Oh. Sorry, Jeff.
Why am I not getting the buff from the feet?
Try the other one.
What?
Is that working now, Loz?
No!
Have you already got a buff?
No? Got nothing.
I think this should work now.
Okay.
No? Okay.
What? That was weird.
And for people asking for a repair, there's an auto hammer down.
Okay, everybody get repaired.
That's right.
It's not usually we get to say this, but try not to go as ham on those Abyssal Stalkers.
That pull was a bit early there, guys. Careful.
Beware.
Dodge on that.
Beware.
Hydro shot coming in, start moving out. Move to your 3 positions. That's it.
Beware.
Nice, good job on the ads. Perfect timing. Plenty of room. Let's get into a good position there.
Beware.
Wait for the middle to clear out.
Beware.
Middle's clear. And bring everything back in tight for that lovely cleave action on the go. Spread out for the marks.
Going to stop.
Beware.
And rotate that around. Just jump beyond that mark there.
Beware.
Going back to skull.
And then reset in the middle and do it again.
off skull with it.
Spread out. Spread out. Good save on that double one there. Middle's clearing up. Reset again. Following the boss and the tanks. And back to mid.
Beware.
Ink. Use a personal if you can. Get in the line of fight if you're not doing the ink. Middle's starting to clear up again.
Destruction.
Crushing Road, gonna move that side with the tanks. Let's try and spread out for the shot. If you see it, stand in it.
Beware.
Got a few adds up.
Good job on that, on that whale there. Keep it down as we go. Nope.
Destruction.
Over towards the star. Nice.
Beware.
And back in mid. Beautifully done there. %, transition coming up soon.
Too many.
So keep moving
Going to
go wherever
X.
you need to, yeah. So rotating it around, so X. Spread out, get in the line.
Do we rest someone?
For the moment, this seems a pretty good run, so we're going to wait for a healer or for a tank.
Alright.
Move out to the edges. Middle's clear. Reset, do it again.
Just go.
Got a lot of ink up, so when that whale does come out, just grab, there we go. Spread out.
Want hero here?
Yep, hero please. Just get into that safe place. Get past these tornadoes. Get it stacked in the middle. And reset again. Rinse and repeat.
Big boss loss.
Moving out.
Don't heal me.
And back into the middle again.
Interesting.
Good way damage now.
Tank is dead.
Yeah, it's not to be alive.
Yep.
Again, if that Zeds don't die, we all die. So.
The ads are dying perfectly fine. Like, we only get overwhelmed with ads when we start losing players, and at that point there's not really much else we can do.
Got Soulstone, don't release.
Yeah, if we keep this up with everyone alive until at least 40%, it's gonna be really good on the ads anyway, because they are really being killed off like really quickly.
It's just we get a few deaths, 1 or 2 deaths from this or that, and then the thing that actually wipes the raid will be the overwhelming of the ads.
Yeah, so we're not going to change anything about the ads, we're going to change the things about the this and that.
It's just the bolts still that are causing the issues, it seems.
Just don't be afraid to use any kind of cooldown that you may have available for Hydra shots, guys.
It's people not going to the markers with the Hydra shots. They'll go near them, or they won't back off to them as well, so that not many people soak them. And then because there's only a couple of people, it just literally kills them straight out.
Yeah, the tick is more than the usual. Yeah.
Yeah. So people just need to make sure they go to the beacons, and even if you're melee, you do need to make sure you go out actually to the beacon so people can help soak it, so they can see the line.
True.
Just an improvement, and once you can do that, I think the rest will come naturally. I think.
Does anybody have a tome for me to change talent? There's nothing on the guild bank.
Sure.
The hammer is still up as well if you need to just top up it while it's still there.
Thank you.
I'll keep them maybe.
Okay, thanks.
I've got thousands of them.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I need to eat.
I feel it getting closer and closer.
Playing fire at the moment. I haven't played it in months. Feels weird.
Yeah, it really does. I have to get used to it.
Oh, that one's ready.
Well, by the looks of the numbers from all of you, you're doing pretty well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Nice, let's start working on this avoidable damage. Beautiful. Bring it in a little bit closer. Work on those ads. And spread out now. One left, one mid, one right. Group stacking in the middle between them. A lot better.
Watch your feet.
And perfect for tornadoes. Keep working the boss there.
Beware.
Middle's cleared up. Reset, do it again.
Beware.
Keep an eye on your debuffs if you've got that Murloc. And try and get rid of them for the end of phase 2 at 70%. Three lines. Just stand in between.
Beware.
Stabilize us there a little bit. Can you get a res on those?
Beware.
Let's just relax after that little blip there and
try to dump boss later.
Beware.
Oh, stop.
We will not have roar for the crash guy, for the big fish.
Nice. So, Oz is currently on orange.
Star.
Star.
Boss and
okay.
star.
That's it. Stand still. Get in line. Nice.
Lost the skull.
Move back to skull. Okay. Move out. Left, right, and mid. Right now, stand still. Stack them two in the line. Brilliant. Got it, boys. Fresh and Wraith moving with the boss now. Take a little look now and see where that ink is. Get ready. Back to mid. Reset for us. Do exactly the same thing.
Watch your feet.
One left, one right, one mid. Hold still. Let's get these health stabilized.
They were too close.
Russian wave, moving with the boss again. One left, one mid, one right. Hold still. Stuck in between them.
Beware.
Nice. We're back on mid again. Good job on that more.
Boss back on scope.
One left, one mid, one right. Hold it still. Stack in between. Moving with boss. That's the overlap there.
Beware.
Beautiful job on the more there. Consuming more. One mid, one right. Hold still. Stack. Resin loss.
Destruction.
Stack back up in middle and try to get some control back here. Hold still. Stack between those lines. Beautiful.
Destruction.
Okay, spread out a little bit. Just hold still. Stack on the line. Got a big gap there for the tornadoes. It's good. We're down to 30%. Stack in the middle. Get this heals up.
Where are we lasting?
Oh.
We can last now, I suppose, and see if we can see that last bit after this wave. Unless you've still got some goo in the middle, but spread out those three lines, stacking them.
Beware.
If you've got any cooldowns left, you might as well just pop them to stabilise the raid, just so we can see more of this. Good work on the tornadoes again. Working on those stalkers. Bring them in so we're all together. Stack mid.
Destruction.
And just go straight back to mid and regroup. Spread out. Hold still. Oh, there, one's split there. %. Damn good job. That last one, I think everyone was expecting Loz to go the other side, and he sort of heroic leaped backwards rather than the other way.
By the way, it's not that much of damage, but in order not to get overwhelmed from the purple pools and stress ourselves from anxiety, you can just take 1 or 2 guys, just to, you know, because there's not going to be any whale around at this point.
Well, manage it as we go along.
Yeah. I mean, if we have more people alive, that would be possible, like...
I'll put feast out. was definitely a lot better. Did everyone start feeling a little bit more comfortable with the beams? Just making sure that there's a sort of a left, middle and right, and then enough time before the debuff finishes to just hold still and let everyone know where your final place is to be able to stack up in the middle. As long as we just keep our attention and our awareness on that, it should make things a lot easier, and then we can start doing things like Trem said, just clearing a pool here and there, but we want to be careful not to take too much ticking damage with overlaps of ability there.
And if you guys see like a bunch of people, let's say on the left side of the beam, just move out to the next one, because if we're like 5 people over there or 7, those 2 extra people might as well just go to the other beams. I mean, it's really quick as a Hydra shot, but yeah.
I think the idea of stacking very tightly in the middle, it sort of helps with the adds and cleaves, but it also means that if we're all together and the tanks are moving one way, we tend to all stick together like that. I know towards the end people are starting to spread out a little bit more, but that's going to happen. Really good job on pretty much every one of that consuming more as well. I think getting that as soon as it pops up, keeping an eye on that timer, as soon as it pops up, getting the ink, getting in there, it makes those overlaps of Hydra Shock so much easier as well.
Yeah, in order to avoid having a beam while having a maw, I think that if we do it quickly enough, the next one will just come even earlier than the beam.
That's
so we can overlap those 2.
Cool. They're all here, all fed. Nice. Doing exceptionally well here, guys. That Hydra Shop is a bitch to coordinate off the fly like that, but you're picking it up very quickly, and that more's done. That's phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 is just a combination of both, so we are almost there.
2, 1. Beware.
Avoid this damage. Beautiful. Bring those in a little bit closer so you can get that cleave action on the go. And spread left, right and mid. Hold still.
Beware.
Stack. Survive. Brilliant, there we go. Just got to do exactly the same again.
Beware.
Mid, left, right, hold still, stack.
Beware. Beware.
Beware. I think Kalisa is not a good idea to do that.
What did he do? Darkness?
I think he was just...
I'm lagging.
Okay.
Oh, you were lagging?
The lag one, that's fair enough. Before you release, Loz, what got you there on the recap?
Which part?
The death part, mate.
Which death? The first or the second?
Either or. Which one have you got in your recap?
Well, now I
Nearly
got
moved in
killed
from
by the
Raze gaming by
tornadoes
the
because
server.
that's... I came back straight on them.
Yeah.
The first one was the... What was it? Just melee from the boss and adds.
Calista, just let us know if you're doing alright there, lag wise. Was he just standing out on the side?
He was actually teleporting right, left, and then he just died because he was like, I don't know where.
Really need to watch the DPS on the ads. I don't want to limit all the cleave, because then we may get in a position where we're just not getting them close enough. But if you see they're about to die and there's still no tornadoes, maybe. Yeah, I've not played DPS for a while. I don't think there's any real just single target going out on them. It should just be all the cleave. Anyway, the DPS know what the score is with those ads and what they're there for. Calista, you on Mumble, dude?
No, he came back, but he probably got disconnected. There is a rest pending on him, but no response. Most probably he's just...
To be fair, the last thing he said was, I'm lagging.
Yeah. Most probably he's restarting his modem, but...
We'll give it 2 minutes and see what happens.
Yeah.
He's typing something in the Raiders channel.
Oh, okay, cool.
He cannot get in.
Remove him, let's go.
Yeah. Does it scale down?
Yep.
Or... Okay.
Everybody's ready, let's get ourselves a kill.
Mitty moved to chat.
Diggity.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Kaylee moved in from Raze Gaming by the server.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. Beware.
Left, right, and mid. Hold still.
Beware.
Stack. Perfect timing on those ads. Good job, DPS. Perfect space.
Beware. Beware.
Good job removing those murlocs. And we're back in mid again. Middle, right, left, hold still, stack.
Beware.
And get you up there, Zombie. Still got a pool at the back, it's getting small, but we should be able to make it.
Beware.
and just get control back, get to the mid, get to what we're doing. Well, make sure you stand in one of the jellyfishes, and oh, that's the end of the phase actually, isn't it? Just keep heals up on Modok there. Left, right, mid, melee, hold still.
Raze on last, quick.
No rush.
Nope.
No worries.
Let's wipe it up here.
I think I saw what happened. Melee, even if you're near the boss, just
you
have to go out. We have to see where you are to cover you, because if not, one person that's standing in the beam will die because of you.
Mippy entered channel.
Well, it does. Wraith. It wasn't. I think it was not double beam. It was just beams not being soaked correctly.
Well, should we not just say then that if a demon hunter or somebody who can immune 100% of the beam gets it, don't stand there?
The biggest problem is, guys, is the two beams where we lost people. The two people who had beams on them just didn't move out. One person moved out 5 yards. I don't want to say names. I know who they were. But one person just didn't move out enough, and one person didn't move out at all until the last second. So they can't see the beams to soak them in the first place. So only 2 people soak the beam, which then does the damage that kills people. That's what killed Loz, because one person decided to move out at the last second, and that beam only hit Loz, it seems. And I
got hit by two.
as well.
I got hit by 2 beams before I died.
Yeah, but someone moved out at the last second. The people who have beams on them just aren't moving out enough, and that is the biggest problem. Like, because I seen the 2 beams, and I'm waiting for the 3rd beam, because I know not many people are going to soak it, so I can blink into it, and it just doesn't come out. That is your biggest problem. So I don't know if, does everyone use weak auras in M2? Is that a thing? It might be nice to try and get yourself a weak aura, so if you have the buff on you, it's screaming at you just to get out.
I'll check it out. See if we have one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're melee and you have to back off and lose damage for it. That's just part of the mechanics. Or even if you're a healer, like, not enough people soaking a beam is going to be more of a healing issue than you not healing and moving for 2 seconds.
That's exactly it. There's not going to be any HPS or DPS check on this. It's the mechanic, and we need to, even if we just progress enough to get that Hydra shot down and do literally nothing else, if we get that down, we've got this.
Yeah.
So if regardless of whether we can might get 100% of that damage, you still want us out.
Yeah, because the immunity thing, we're going to have to then coordinate. You're immuning, nobody else should go in. If we just move back and all soak it, 1/3 of the raid in each beam, or as close to as we can, that's going to be the way that we're going to consistently be able to do this.
And the immunity is help, you know, for you to not take damage. It's just extra damage. The raid doesn't have to heal up, so you can still use an immunity just to immune the damage if that's what you want to do. Not as much damage because you're still going to be sharing the line, but it's still less damage overall for the raid to heal up. There you go, someone's linked you a Hydra shot weak, or if anyone does need one in raid chat.
Let's avoid that if we don't need it. Soak lines, middle, left and right, hold still, stack. There we go.
Watch your feet, on your boss.
Beware. Beware.
And we're clear in the middle again. Spread out 3 ways. Melee again.
Beware.
At least we all survived that mistake. Let's try to just so get it back under control.
Beware. Beware.
Tank down.
Hold still there, stacking your line. And relax in the middle again.
Watch your feet.
Hold still on the lines, stack in between. Move in with the boss and the tank this side.
Beware.
Good shot, good shot. Hold still, stack. And stabilize. Russian Raze, get ready to move with the tank. Hold still, move out. That's it, hold still and they'll stack.
Beware.
Sorry, Tom.
Be careful, guys.
That was both nasty and really nice to have that there.
Yep.
Right. Control them again. Spread out, stand still, stack up, take the damage. Heal up, get control again. Nice RNG there, back to mid.
Beware.
Left, right and mid, hold still, stack up, stay alive. Russian Raze, get ready to go with the tank. Back to mid.
Should we hero something?
P3.
It is P3. There you go.
Human Hunger. Get that one done. That's all done. Yeah, hero. Nice.
Pots, guys.
Beware.
Spread out. Hold still
Spread
now.
more, spread.
Stack.
Kill these quick.
Back to middle. Reset. Moving out the tank.
Where's tank? Tank there.
Hold still. Stack up.
Beware.
Find yourself a bit of room. Relax. Use your pots if you can. Use any health
Get these
stones.
ads ASAP.
If you got any cooldowns, pop anything now. Keep hold of the boss there, Loss. Try to stack underneath the boss.
Destruction.
That was a really good effort on that one, guys. That was really good. We had some really nasty RNG and some really nice ones.
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more. Last pull of the night. It's gonna be kill. Is it gonna be kill?
It is, man.
It's gonna be a kill.
By far.
I have a request though. Can not too many people speak during the poll, please? So basically just Medacus, tanks, healer.
Okay, if everybody's fed, let's go get our kill.
Is there a repair boss hiding somewhere? Oh, there he is.
Everyone's ready. That was on me, whoops.
Make sure we dodge this.
Beware.
That's it. Spread, hold still, stack. Nice. Perfect timing on the DPS. If you've got a Murloc on you, make sure that you're standing in a jellyfish.
Beware. Beware.
Hold still, stack up.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Back in mid again.
Should we rest her up?
No.
Okay.
Spread, melee, hold still, stack up. Crushing wave, we're moving with the tank. It's done. Back to middle reset.
Beware.
Run, well done. Nice. Hold still. Stack up.
Watch your feet.
Hold.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, that crossing wall is something that I'll refine a little bit to either stand one side or the other so we know which way we're going.
Beware.
That is raid time. Fucking epic job on Demonic and Harajan. Absolutely smashed them. I smashed them. We've pretty much got this one nailed. We just need to clean up a little bit on that Hydra shot. As Mithy pointed out, I noticed a couple times on Kill Jaden as well that some of the debuffs weren't really being sort of adhered to all the time. So if you need to take a moment over, you know, the next couple of days to relook at your UI, do you need a big debuff plate? Do you need weak orders? Do you need tell me when? Maybe it's something to take a look at, because the importance of that seems to be really high in here, and to be honest, has been for some time. So maybe take a look and see if you've got the best way of displaying those debuffs. But thank you very much for tonight, guys. I know it's a little bit choppy again, but I would like to say that I'm learning a little bit, and hopefully we'll get smoother as we go along.
That was fine, man.
Thanks for the raid, guys.
Yeah, Ricky, you did a good job, man.
Thanks all.
You did
Thanks
too,
for the
boss.
invite as well.
Cheers, Myth.
See you all.
Thanks all. Good night.
Cheers.
Mithy moved to chat.
Got some sick ass praisers, can't complain a bit today.
I blame Jeff anyways.
Yeah, always.
Esobius moved to AFK.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
See you later.
There's an invasion in the zone, by the way, guys. If you're interested in that kind of thing.
Machines.
What I meant to say was, does anyone want to team up for the invasion?
No,
I can come.
I'm just doing the one with TP.
I was just going to do the 4 ones that are bosses, because they're the fastest. But yeah, Trem, you said you wanted to invite, yeah?
Yeah.
Bosses.
The, like, big guys, the elite.
Yeah. There are 4 of them, right? It's pretty much.
Yep. So, easy instance. So, one more spot, who wants it?
Yeah, I'm a shaman, so I'll...
If someone wants to like do those nether portals I was talking about, we can do it. I mean, I'm up for it. You can get 1,000 the Legion of Fall supplies pretty easy.
How many do they drop from every
portal? 20.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I think it's like 12 to 30. It's ranges.